Yo, what's up, guys? Network here. So we are currently playing a Priest Warlock. Ideally, you would get a sap on the Priest, but I did not get it. This is not ideal. This is a really bad opener for us. Actually, we get double feared. I think my Priest trinkets the fear. It's looking really bad, right? He tries to dispel my fear. I'm just sitting dots. This is kind of where Priest Warlocks shine. I believe I kick a fear right there. Honestly, you just want to try to get exposed armor up and get damage rolling. I use blind early, got priest trinket. The goal is to kill on second blind. It's hard to get to that point. At this situation, I probably should have cloaked, but I wanted to hold it because we haven't used PS yet. Let's see. My priest is feared, so I cloak vanish. So it's good to get a clean getaway against this comp. But as you can tell, we're not going to last long. They're just double mana burning in fear. Like, it's ridiculous. So at this point, we're on the back burner. We have 48 seconds on blind, which is unfortunate. Their priest is sitting pretty good on mana. I'm pretty sure he has Shadow Fiend still. My priest is just trying to run. I'm honestly sitting here just soaking up the renews. Worst possible situation, double fear. This is not looking good. Resist kidney. Okay, my priest is probably dead, right? So I get exposed armor up, blinds up in 22. This game's over. Like, there's no way we win this. Priest is just tunneling my priest. I'm just trying to do damage. And then, all right, the game's over, right? Well, they start emoting me here in a second. This guy blows me a kiss. He's just standing there. This guy hugs me. And honestly, they fucked up. Because I got straight pissed off right here. So I get feared, breaks blind. Like I said, second blind comes up. Unfortunately, I have no cloak and I have dots on me. So this is a shitty situation. I'm going to have to get a re-stealth sap. I get a re-stealth sap with dots on me. As you can tell, my health is not looking good, and corruption and agony. Yeah, I'm stressed out. At this point, my body's shaking, right? I'm going to proc cheat death here. He starts rezzing, right? Okay, what do I do? Hop on my mount, head over, get that re-stealth. I see him move, and I reactively re-stealth. So that right there saved me, because if he gets Shadow Word Pain on me, I'm dead. He runs to go get the eye. I'm now bandaging. I'm still stressed out. I gotta get the dub, right? So I'm just gonna step, and I'm just gonna play, honestly, as lame as I can play in this situation. And this is why you don't emote me. So hopefully they'll learn. This is a 2200, or they were 2300 plus last time we played them. Warlock Priest, when we played them on our undead characters. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just gonna run around. Sap on DR. In situations against 1v1s, it's really hard to beat a priest with full mana, so your goal is to not let him have full mana. So I'm going to cheap shot kidney, blinds up in 13, my cloak's up. So he's going to shatter me here, and I'm like, in my head, like, no, not like this, fam. So I shadow step Shiv. You want to snare him, right? So when you're kiting, always Shiv to get away, right? So you always want to Shiv your crippling. That's going to make them slow as hell. I'm going to resap. I probably could have waited a couple seconds. I didn't want him to Holy Nova. And I get a nice bandage here. You know, the big bandages. No, but in this situation, he has no trinket. I have blind up. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable than the situation of me running into my starting area, procking cheat death with dots. So my goal now against a priest is to not let him get mana. As you see, I try to type right there. That is usually my distract button. For some reason, my distract button got moved. So I clicked my distract button, which also started stressing me out. Oh, with a cheap shot kidney, I'm gonna blind. I don't know. I think maybe this was rushed a little bit, but I want to be able to use my blind again. I mean, like I said, dueling a priest is pretty difficult in the arena. Reflect shield or whatever it's called is gonna do a lot of his damage, and he just has to get dots up. And one Shadow Fiend, I'm kind of screwed. So I'm gonna sap to DR. I open here, I believe. Yeah. So stun off DR. I should have just cheap shot kidney, and I might have been able to win. But I cheap shot Garrote. He health stones. I have no wound on him, right? Because I just started attacking him. So I'm like, shit. One combo point deadly throw. Run around the pillar. I mean, no dots on me. I'm going to bandage again. I got 98 bandages. I'll do this all day, right? So he grabs he starts rezzing. At this point, like, if you're in this situation, don't be afraid either to re-stealth or try to sap him. And like I said, I'm just going to Shiv. It looks like I'm just going to attack. I Trinket Fear, which I think I have to. And you just got to get back to your pillar, guys. Like, don't you will lose the trade with a priest with reflective shield. Like, you're not going to win that trade. But I also need to make sure he doesn't get mana, right? So truthfully, he should have, right there, he should have just started drinking instead of rezzing. But also, truthfully, he shouldn't have emoted me, and they should have just healed his Warlock. So this guy wasn't really thinking this game. I'm going to get a sap with a dot on me because, that's the mood I was in. Honestly, I think the BM stand right there forced him to trinket. I instantly interrupt that, and then I blind him. So I used blind earlier, and it's back up, which is big. Look, he has no trinket. I'm in the driver's seat now. This is the situation I needed to be in, right? So now that I'm in the situation, I wait on sap DR. I'm going to sap him. And, yeah, let's be anti-emote, guys. Let's not emote people on Arena, all right? It really just doesn't end up well, especially if you're trying to play against a rogue. So I'm going to sap him to DR. At this point, I'm trying to figure out, what's my combo. Well, cheap shot kidney. God, dude, clicking distract is so... It's shift C for me usually, so... Well, I think recently I actually just changed binds for my focus sap Arena 1, so maybe that's what it is. All right, so I sap DR. Like I said, I don't want him to drink. He cannot get mana, so I put exposed armor up. Not like I'm going to be able to do anything. He barely gets Shadow Pain on me. That's unfortunate. But this 1v1, this is stressful, guys. This is really stressful. So he's rezzing. I'm on deadly throw. Snare, deadly throw, just run away. I don't want him to res, of course. I mean, I'd probably 1v2 him again, but XD. So I get a re-stealth. Click distract again. I think I should sap here and hopefully bandage. Yeah, so quick sap bandage. Always have bandage on a key binding. And this is something different, obviously. I don't usually do videos of just a 1v2, but I thought this game today was really cool. Plus, it kind of pissed me off. They started emoting me thinking they won. All right, so I'm going to cheap shot kidney. Blind, right? He has no trinket. Cheap shot kidney blind. I can get him back off stun DR. And then I should be able to finish him or force his cooldowns, right? Like, he's going to have paint suppression, I'm sure. I garrote. My silence resists. He fears me. I trinket. He power infusions, pain suppression, and now I'm just all in, right? And if you see my health, like I started at like, what, 80%, and I cloak here, but I'm still just going to take a lot of damage. Like, priests, I evasion the pet as well, so that's something you want to do. Always make sure you evasion Shadow Fiend, guys. Anyway, so I'm going to kill them. That was 1v2 at 2200. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good day. I just want to post this video. I like doing commentary. Peace!